Here's a real fun fact about me. I draw sometimes, and even crazier, not everything I draw is for YouTube. Yeah. So I thought, you know, I've made videos like this before, but it's been, I think, 7 months since the last time I made one, so might as well make another one where I just go through my sketchbook and we look through it. So I'm gonna start with this. This was a recreation of a really old character that I made back I think it was even before middle school, back before I even got into drawing. Like, I think it was like literally when I first heard about FNaF, I made a character. His name was just Jack, and he was basically just a taller balloon boy with a Jack in the Box. That was literally it. So I made it just a little better by, you know, making him look different, giving him a different color scheme, and having a little Freddy there, a little Jack in the Box Freddy. It's kind of fun, I think. Yeah, that's kind of neat. Yeah. All right. And this guy, he's one of the main characters in my comic. That I'm still very much in the process of working on, but I don't work on as much as I should. But yeah, it's kind of an outdated design. I'll put up a picture of what he actually looks like, but you know, still looks okay. It's decent. Next, yeah, this is a guy. This is a Lego character, not even one that I ever experienced because it was from a thing released in 1999. So I don't know what compelled me to draw him, but I did. Next, Freddy Fazbear. You know, just a pretty normal, basic picture of Freddy right there. Nothing too crazy about it. It's a little stylized, kind of like the purple I used. I don't know what compelled me to do this, but I just did a little stylized little Jack O'Bonnie right there. Yeah, I mean, it looks fine. Not much to say about him. I made him a little, like, organic in the ears. It's like, there wasn't any, like, thought process. I just kind of did it for fun. Yeah. And if you know me for drawing, you know that I do redesigns, and I've been doing this for a while. So here's my first ever, not first ever, but first kind of cool Molten Freddy redesign. I mean, yeah, he's a little too cartoony for now. Like, this is definitely a stylized design. It's not meant to replace the ones that you actually see in the game. It's just a kind of neat, little stylized, cool thing. You know, he has a giant stick going through him. He has a tennis ball for an eye. He has like a really angular, spiky almost face with just made out of scrap metal. The one thing that I do think is like just a genuine improvement is the teeth, because Molten Freddy has those like sharp needle-like teeth, and I think that's just kind of silly looking. So I think the just mismatched, like just the mismatched teeth just work better. But I mean, that's really all I have to say about him. I don't know why the wires are so undetailed and large. It's just like a bunch of tubes, a bunch of silver tubes, and it doesn't look that good. And I do better now, and I did do better now, which you can see in another video. But these are kind of older drawings. I think these are probably over a year old by now. Oh, definitely over a year old. Definitely. Yeah. Next off, the puppet. I just wanted to draw the puppet like in the box, because I don't really do much like actual like full art pieces. I usually just do like character designs and character concepts and stuff like that, but this was like trying to do a little something different, a little something cool, and I succeeded. I do think that this is cool. some of the things aren't very cool, like the spider web doesn't, it wouldn't do that. It's not really how spider webs work. Yeah, but other than that, it looks pretty good. I just put like the lyrics to songs, little phrases that are in the games, but yeah, that's about it. About it for this one. Next off, yeah, this was before I really like had any theming to my pages, so you got like my characters and then a line and then some random FNaF stuff. So yeah, nothing too crazy, just got the mediocre melodies. I just designed a little endoskeleton for them. I kind of liked the like heart concept thing. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of neat. Got Ned Bear here, missing an arm. I don't know why. Mr. Hippo, just the upper half of his head. That's about it. Looks good. You just got some of my characters down there. I'm just gonna skim over them because I'm sure most, like 99% of people here only care for the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. So yeah, if you don't know, I really like Plushtrap Chaser from the graphic novel. I just think it's a really fun and cool design. So I drew the one from the graphic novel, and since that's supposed to be a weird, like, I don't know, haunted, gross version of it, I drew like the normal version or something that would work as a normal version. Of course, we don't know what the actual normal version looks like, but you know, that's just my take on it. You know, he has those giant cheeks, so might as well add some blush to them. You know, it's kind of fun, kind of silly looking. I like it. I do like it. And again, with the theming thing, or lack of theming, you just got a random design here for like an animatronic version of Bounce Pot from, you know, FNaF World. But yeah, that's it for this page. I like this design. I don't really know why I put, like, you know, these were supposed to be wrinkles, but it just kind of looks like he has a big old unibrow, which was not intentional. And he looks kind of funny. Looks like an old man, but you know, it still works out. It's still fine. Still fine. You got this. What is this? This is like, so in, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, when there's like the Shadow Freddy follow me sort of thing, and we still don't really know what that is or who he is. And since he's like leading you to William Afton, like that's weird. It's weird. So I just like thought, what if it's just a suit? That's just a concept. Don't really care much for the design. It's kind of eh. But it's, I mean, it's kind of fun. Then up here, got Gear Rat, but as an actual animatronic. I've drawn him multiple times as an animatronic, and this is definitely the lumpiest one, and that's kind of good, but kind of also lumpy in a bad way, if you know what I'm saying. If you get me. You got this. That's also a thing for my comic. It's just like a security little guy with a little smile. I think it's a fun design. I like him. Yeah. Next off, you know, I got some Spider-Man. That's after I watched that movie, a Pig Patch. I really liked this. This was definitely really good back then, because I like used a reference image. And I know I didn't use a reference image. I used the action figure as a reference, and I thought that was pretty nice because, you know, I had an actual three-dimensional thing to look at. And these were designs by someone online, and I don't know who they are. I just drew them for fun because it is like so outside of my art style and like how I design things. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll just draw these random weird internet designs that I saw, and I don't know who drew them originally. So yeah, there's that. Main character from my comics, but kind of outdated design, but I really liked this when I made this. I still really like the pose. Like, that is an amazing pose for this guy. But yeah, it's kind of outdated design. Next off, got the last in the series of turning FNaF world little characters into actual animatronics. You got this, what's his name, Totem? Yeah, Totem. I like him. I like the little shark necklace that I gave him. This was like, I think right when the second trailer for the movie was revealed, and we just like saw Golden Freddy for the first time in that trailer. And I think that's when I drew this. Could be wrong. But yeah, I think that's when I drew that. To give you a little time frame of when these were drawn, got, you know who those are. You know who those are. Wow. And yeah, I guess we'll just, should I end off on this or should I go? Yeah, I'll do 2 more and then I'll be done. We got just 3 miscellaneous characters. Got Lonely Freddy from the books, and I really like this design. Like, I just really like how I did the weird looking eyes, the fun like angular speaker, and just the dirt, and I just love the little cursive that I put there and how much it contrasts with the other things here. So the other things here, yeah, got Glam Rock Bonnie. This was like right when Ruin was released, so yeah. I mean, I just drew them like right when the game came out, and it looks kind of cool. I like it. Not much else to say about it. It's literally just the character, and I did a little redesign for Glamrock Mr. Hippo because, I mean, I know he was a joke character that like appeared for a solid 5 seconds, so of course he doesn't have like the greatest design, but I wanted to give him a little better one, and I think I did kind of succeed. I don't know why I gave him like swim trunks. That doesn't fit at all. I would definitely change that now, but yeah, I think he looks pretty alright. And you know, I still kept a triangle because he's a joke character. Of course, a joke character that's a rock star would have a triangle. And last off, yeah, I like the Mimic. The Mimic is really cool. This was my first time ever drawing him. I did this for the 9-year anniversary of the games, so I drew the first ever antagonist and the last ever antagonist. Ooh, put these little guys up there because it's cool. I put Buried in Metal and A Million Memories because that's a lyric from a song and it fit the games very well. So yeah, and then I drew the Mimic again down here. I actually think this was my first time drawing him. This was my second. You can already see the improvement. I tried to use markers. This was like a first attempt using markers, and he does not look very good. This guy does look good. This guy does look good. I like the hand. But yeah, kind of looks like a fish, but I mean, he still looks good overall. This also looks pretty good. Could be better. Could be worse. But yeah, that's just, he looks good. And overall, I think these look pretty alright overall. And yeah, you can probably tell a difference between my my scripted videos and the videos without a script, because I think that was some of my worst commentary out there. But thank you for watching, and yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next video.